Hi everyone! I had so much fun with all of you guys yesterday during our science experiment. If you didn't get a chance to tune in, there is a video of it on Class Tag, so you can take a look at that and see how we combined a solid and a liquid together to make a gas, and that gas ended up blowing up our balloon. So much fun. Today we're going to continue learning about matter. Those things that can be weighed and take up space, right? And we're going to do that by reading another nonfiction book. This nonfiction book is going to teach us more about matter, but it's a little bit different than the ones we normally read. Let's see if you can see how it is different as we read. Our book today is called Matter, Physical Science for Kids by Andy Dean, illustrated by Hugh Lee. Birds in the sky and rocks on the ground, things made of matter are all around. Solids and liquids and gases too make up the world, including you. Matter is everything, everywhere you look. Well, almost everything. How can you see to read this book? This might mean that this book is going to teach us a little bit about what matter is not. If your friend looks sad, you might ask, what's the matter? Matter is something that can be wrong. When something is the matter, a good friend helps you feel better. Maybe they share a cupcake with you. Maybe they stand on their head and make you laugh. Maybe they just sit close by and wait until you feel better. Have you ever heard someone say, that doesn't matter? What if you spilled your cup of water? Your teacher might say, that doesn't matter. What if you used your brother's toothbrush? Your brother might say, that doesn't matter, but probably not. Yuck! Matter is more than something that can be wrong or something that happens. Matter is much more. When scientists talk about matter, they are talking about the stuff that makes up almost everything in the world. Your dog is made of matter. That tree is made of matter. You are made of matter. Matter is anything that takes up space and can be weighed. How do you weigh things? With a scale. How much do you weigh? How much do your shoes weigh? How much does your dog weigh? How much does that tree weigh? You can see in the picture here, they're using a scale to measure all those things. You might also notice this book is reading more like a story, more so than our other nonfiction books. What about air? Is air made of matter? What happens when you blow air into a balloon? The balloon stretches bigger and bigger and bigger. The balloon might even pop. Because the balloon gets bigger when you blow air into it, you know that air takes up space. Air is made of matter. We saw that yesterday when our own balloon was getting bigger and bigger. What about juice, water, and milk? Are those things made of matter? When you pour juice into a cup, the cup full of juice is heavier than an empty cup. And you can see that the juice takes up space. And when you drink the juice, your belly feels fuller. So juice has weight to it, right? And it takes up space. So that must mean it's matter. We should know which state of matter juice is, a solid, liquid, or a gas. Make your guess now. It's a liquid, you're right. Many things are made of matter, but everything looks different. You look different from your dog looks different from your milk looks different from the steam that comes from a pot of boiling water. Matter can have many different shapes, colors, and sizes. Matter can be a solid, liquid, or gas. Do you have ice cubes in your freezer? What happens when you leave an ice cube on your kitchen counter? You can see from the picture here what is happening, right? They're melting, becoming liquid. It melts into a puddle of water. And if you leave that puddle of water on the counter, unless your mom makes you clean it up, it disappears, right? So the water then turns into water vapor when it evaporates, which is a gas, and it goes into the air. Plasma is another state of matter. Have you ever watched a lightning storm from your window? Lightning is a plasma. You know what else is made of plasma? The sun and all the stars. There's more plasma in the universe than there are solids, liquids, or gases. What are some things that are not made of matter? Look around you. Can you see something that doesn't take up space and can't be weighed? How about sound? How about rainbows? Would you be able to capture a rainbow and put it on a scale? I don't know. I don't think I could. How can you see to read this book? Light. Does light take up space? If there's lots of light in a room, does that mean other stuff has to get shoved over to make enough space? Can you hold light in your hands? Can you put light on a scale and weigh it? How would you keep it all together so you could weigh it? I'm thinking about the light in my room right now. I have a lot of stuff in this room, but it never has to move around once I turn the light on, right? Light doesn't really take up space, and I don't think I could capture the light and put it on a scale. So I don't think that light is matter. Light is not made of matter. Light does not take up space, and it can't be weighed. Heat is another thing that is not made of matter. Can you think of more things that aren't made of matter? Things that don't take up space and can't be weighed. Most things are made of matter. Your home, your classroom, and your neighborhood are filled with matter. Take a walk. You'll find matter all around you. The next time someone says it doesn't matter, you can tell them everything is matter. The end. Thanks for reading with me. We learned a little bit more about matter, and we were refreshed with the idea that matter is something that can be weighed and something that takes up space. But we were also introduced to the fact that not everything is matter. The light in this room doesn't take up space and it can't be weighed, so it's not made of matter. The sound that you hear coming from my mouth, that doesn't take up space and you can't capture it, put it on a scale, so sound does not matter too. Can you think of anything else? Maybe something in your house that isn't matter. Take a look around, and then if you find anything, let me know in the comments. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys all next week for our last week of e-learning. Bye, guys.